It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
All day, baby, all day. Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Check. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. I got you, boy. Check 31.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And Dobbins is going to pick up a Ravens first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And Dobbins is going to pick up a Ravens first down as he's up past the 45-yard line. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Right there. Hey, report.
They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on, catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Hey, middle. Go right here.
They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Dobbins, touchdown, Baltimore. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Slam, slam, slam. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hey, switch gears.
2nd and 1. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Jackson now. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now Lamar changing the look. Play action. It's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman from 21 yards away. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
Check safety, check safety.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now here's a throw that's complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Got it. Ready? Whip, whip, whip. Watch the whip. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Kill, 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 kill. Panther streak, Panther streak. Flare, flare.
And Jennings will go in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
2nd and 11.
13, 13, fellas, 13, watch 13.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. A second down throw for Purdy. Able to find Gray here. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Check 4, check 4. Check 13.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try, and now time has run out on this first half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he is going to lose yardage here. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
After the interception, here's Jackson rolling to his right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Jackson out to his left. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
You ain't going nowhere. Check. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll roll him out right. This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Oh, this is blocked. This is going taking it right down Broadway. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Now you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save his...
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
And oh, it's blocked. And the Niners have it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Boy, at this point, I don't know what's going on down there. You got guys running one way on the pick six, now running the other way to return the blocked extra point.
It's almost like that guy went this way, but the other guy went that way. And guess what? Both of them scored points.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Hey, check Mike.
That is caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 45 yards. And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now Jackson on first down. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Second down and 4. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. To throw is Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Oren Burks. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
That certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Purdy will set up and throw it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
McCaffrey on the counter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that. And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. This ball is caught. He's got Debo. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Give them 18 on the play.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Trip, trip. You got trip.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Hey, watch 85.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms. Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. You at X. You at X. I'm coming after you.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
Hey, report. Report. Fresno. 49, check. Report. Go. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Let's go, D. Right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, watch the 180. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes. That's it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Check.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
57 the mic. Switch. Hey, check Mike 57.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Yo. Watch twist.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Dobbins trying the left side.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9.
Watch the run. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go. Say hot. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Now Jackson on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
2nd and 10.
Mike 54.
Now it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
We got 3. We got 3.
Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Ozzy. Sit up.
Jackson on first down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now a 2nd and 10.
Single.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. In motion right is Aguilar. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, switch gears.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Watch safety creep.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And this pass caught by Gray. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Samuel complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. And this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
What you got? What you got, Heavy?
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders, have intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They'll roll him out right.
Crossing route, he finds Likely.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That is definitely what we call a defense and uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, what's up? Check Mike 50.
Here's Jackson off the bootleg.
That's going deep for Bateman.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
52 yards.
And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Now 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Over the middle, and he's got Gray.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. Now a run with McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now Purdy.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flush to his right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
In motion left, Flowers.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They go play action with Jackson.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Go ahead.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
That's going deep for Bateman.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To throw again is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive, because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check, boys. Watch the safety creep. Big
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Check three.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go, baby.
61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Purdy now to throw.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Here's Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy.
Check it backer, check it backer.
That is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things have not been going their way. But they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. But, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 to go.
Aguilar in motion left. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson now. Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. Move. Check. Buffalo 18.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Tight right. Everyone go. Under 10. He's coming.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 43 yards. And the Ravens have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Steps away to his left. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion.
Purdy's throw caught by Gray.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
Purdy from the gun.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Kill.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
That's caught by Jennings. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Alert 3. Check 26. Check 26.
Purdy to throw. Finding Gray on the out route.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
Single. That's single slot. Hey, watch it.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Kill. Smash. Kill. Turn up. Hey.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the score Niners 21, Ravens 20. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw.
Steps away.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10.
57. Mike, 57.
Throwing. Jackson.
On the move to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, So long, everybody. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Purdy off the play fake.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Purdy. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there. A first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line.
19, Tiger.
Looking to throw. Purdy. It returns it right back to Samuel. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I'd keep pressing it downfield.
That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Check smash. Showing it. Check safety.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Go. Kill.
the gut, McCaffrey. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They will start this drive with Ford. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go, D. 54's
Watson now to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The handoff to Ford up the middle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Now Watson.
He'll fire deep, looking for more. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the 49ers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check 13. Check 13. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
You got nothing.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Woo-hoo. Check. Deuce, deuce, deuce. Hey, check that. Street. Hey, smash Bronco. Check.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
Down to about the 45.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
And that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
3rd and 2, Watson. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Tashaun Gibson. And the Niners... The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They go play action here. Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
They don't want none of this. You can't block me.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. This pass caught by Gray.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Purdy on 4th down.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Marquise Bell in on that stop. Here's a 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
All day, dog.
Purdy tosses out wide, complete.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Elijah Mitchell.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Rabbit. Check it back. We're going to 54.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. Flush to his right. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check. Watch 54. Hey. Then we're going to 53.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
All you get is a headache. We're going to 54. Twist.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Out to his left. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy 1st.
Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
45.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third and 4.
We're going to 54.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson
From 10 yards out.
and the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Joker. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Wiggles free. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Check 45's the mic. Who that?
Prescott now.
Big
Making strides. Look at him go. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They toss it down to Pollard.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
A first down throw for Prescott. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35.
It's a game of plays.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
He's crossing. He's checking. Kill. 47.
First down, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
And the 49ers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mark 55, Mark 55. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. What?
Purdy looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
Right side, and he finds Gray.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Slam.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
Switch.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey, 48 yards. And the 49ers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's Pollard again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 76 yards on the ground here for Pollard. This is a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a give here to Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. On the draw, it's Pollard. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is third down. Prescott. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10, right at the 30. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Mike check 33. 33. You. Rocco 80. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
Mike check 33. 33. 60 Maverick.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45, 45, 45.
Now Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They start the drive with Cook, and he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll run it. Here's Cook, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Allen now looks to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
57. Quit talking about it and bring it. 57. Mike, 57.
On first down, Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the...
Allen hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 21.
43's the mic. What we got?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Purdy
gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Purdy off the play fake.
Able to find Gray here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
Deontay Hardy back deep.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Allen rolling to his left.
They'll fire this deep for Hardy. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Check safety, check safety. Check 52.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
42's the mic, boys, 42.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Ready? 70 Lion. Lion. You're not ready. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 30 yards. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So after a scoreless first quarter, our first score of the game here in quarter number 2.
And it comes on a great run, too, Brandon, because once he got past that first wave, how about how he kicked it into high gear, able to outrace defenders all the way to the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Niners 7, Bills nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 45's the mic. I'm coming.
Throwing now is Allen. Dancing to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And again, it's Allen. Buying time to his left. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Allen to throw it. Being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Mike 45. Army.
Now Allen. Forced out to his left. That's complete to Sherfield.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Steps away. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 10.
65.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Trap 60. Mike 42, check.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Fighting through pressure. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
Watch the backer. Mike's 4-2. Here we go. 60 Bobcats.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's got some space here. Down the right sideline, inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray, 75 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key
is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
This a quick pass to Davis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8.
57 the mic.
From the gun, it's Allen. And Cook has it, left side. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And 3rd and 8 now.
57's Mike 57.
To throw, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble. And